Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Cyberpunk 2077 will take up 25% of Switch 2 internal storage. It's a 64 GB install. CD Projekt Red has confirmed the install size for Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition on Nintendo Switch 2 is 64 GB. That is smaller compared to Xbox or PS5 100 to 110 GB, but for Switch 2 65 GB is whopping 25% of the consoles confirmed. 256 GB on internal storage. Launching on the same day as the Switch 2 June 5, Cyberpunk 2077 will be available as a physical 64 GB game red card or as digital download from the Nintendo eShop. Nintendo also recently confirmed that several new Switch 2 games cards won't always carry on actual game, but instead continue a key from game download. That is not the case for Cyberpunk 2077, but this also begs the question, how quickly will a Switch 2's internal storage fill up? Switch 2 is 256 GB internal storage is a big step up from the original Switch 32 GB. However, early signs already suggest Switch 2 games will be much larger. Cyberpunk 2077, like we mentioned, is a 64 GB download. By comparison, on the biggest games on the original Switch, Tears of the Kingdom was just 16 GB. The Switch 2 version and other titles like $80 Mario Kart World will likely demand significantly more space. The obvious solution. Expandable storage. PS5 has it, Xbox has it, and the Switch has always supported it. But unlike the original Switch, which accepted standard microSD, HC and microSD XC cards, the Switch 2 is locked to microSD Express. That means your old microSD cards won't work, and more importantly, you will need to buy new notable price memory cards. As you can tell, Legends DL team has already tracked the best prices on Switch 2 compatible microSD Express cards, including 128 GB for $45, 256 GB for $50, and 512 for $100, and 1 TB versions $200. Option from SanDisk and Lexar. However, some are already being snapped up in bulk and are new listed as temporarily out of the stock on Amazon. Nintendo is also partnering with SanDisk and Samsung to release its own brand cards. Though of history is any indication, except tend to be more expensive than identical third-party versions. It's also possible more manufacturers will jump into the microSD Express market now that the Switch 2 is driving demand, but whatever that leads to lower price remains to be seen. For more on Switch 2, you can catch up everything from the Nintendo Direct right here and read all good on the sector your Preorder to Switch 2 on April 9. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Goodbye.